Hello and welcome to Meet Your Needham Merchants. My name is Mark Silverman. Today we're at Needham Music. We're going to take a look at lesson rooms, instruments for sale, and all sorts of things. Come with me. I'm here with Rich Vaughn, owner of Needham Music. How are you, Rich?
Yeah, Mark, great to see you.
Nice to see you as well. So tell me about Needham Music. I know you've been a fixture in town for a long time. How long have you actually been here?
I took over 15 years ago already. Used to be down the street by the railroad tracks, and it was there for 20 years as a record store.
The business itself has been in town for 35 years.
Yeah.
You've been operating for the past 15. And how has it changed? You said it used to be more of a CD store and fewer instruments. What are the changes that have occurred over the past several years?
Well, because of my background in music, I'm a graduate of Berkeley College and had taught private lessons for about 15 years. And I was one of 3 instructors. And when I took over, I moved it here and converted it more to music instruments. We did sell CDs for maybe about 5 years and phased them out.
So backtrack for just a moment. You said you had been an instructor for quite some time. How did you go from instructor to store owner? That's a pretty big transition.
I always knew I wanted to work for myself. So, you know, doing that in music would be the bonus. Right?
Doing what you love for a living,
Right.
Nothing better than that.
Exactly. So at the first opportunity, my daughters were just born, so it wasn't the opportune time. But the next chance I had, I took over. And I knew from day one I'd changed it more to musical instruments than CDs.
What do you find most challenging about being in business?
Well, retail is tough. It always is and always will be. You know, someone could open up across the street, you know, a competition anytime. And I've had never worked in retail before, so that was a new learning experience. So that's probably the hard part, you know, but
Well, it may be hard, but I see people coming in and out of here all day long. So even though it's difficult, you must be doing something right.
Well,
there's a good flow of traffic coming in and out of this store.
There's a lot of good people in town. They're great to deal with. They just make it easier.
And what are the most popular services or products that you sell or provide?
Well, lessons are very popular, but as far as products, we have our own line of guitars now, Vaughn guitars. They're great for beginners.
Very familiar name.
Yes.
I know where that came from. How long have you been selling the Vaughn guitars?
A couple of years now. They've been doing real
Very
well.
nice.
In acoustics, we have this line called Walden that are unbelievable sound for the money. And then music books, we sell a lot of music books. Between, you know, method books and then song books.
Well, it seems like you have quite a bit in the store. So, as they say, a picture's worth a million words. Take me on the tour. Let's go take a look at some of these things. You look like a natural holding that guitar, so tell me a little bit about it. Is that one of the Waldens?
Yes, it's a Walden. It's solid spruce top. It has a rosewood back and sides. Just an unbelievable sounding guitar.
All right, so this beautiful Walden guitar, how do people know that you carry these? How do people find out about all of the products? Do the schools refer people to you, or?
Teachers will recommend certain instruments, certain brands, so we try to carry, you know, all the supplies that every teacher in the area wants. One teacher might need a certain book. One teacher might recommend a certain guitar. So it's just a matter of satisfying the need, you know.
So you have quite an inventory of both books and instruments, and it seems that whatever they need or whatever they're recommending for their student, they can feel confident that if they send them here, you're going to have it.
Right. That's the plan.
And I'm sure it works out that way.
Well,
now,
take a look at all the reeds. Nowadays there's just an infinite amount of variety in everything. You know, years ago when I started out, there might have been 2 choices of everything: 2 drumsticks, 2 drum heads, 2 brands of reeds. Now there's 10, 20 of everything. So you have to carry a broad selection to please everybody.
Well, it looks like you do have quite a selection, so apparently whatever they come in for, you're going to be able to please them. Now, what are all these products to the left? Are these reeds as well, or what are we looking at here?
Yeah, these are all reeds, but then there's all the other supplies that you need for band instruments: oil, lubrication, there's mouthpieces, there's metronomes, tuners, all the...
So anything they could possibly need, it's sitting on their shelf somewhere.
Right.
And as we go down the wall here, what are we looking at?
These are more accessories for band instruments. Anything from trumpet mutes to mouthpiece ligatures and swabs, cleaning supplies.
So flute, saxophone, trumpet, you have it all covered.
This is another line that we carry that is pretty exclusive. Cannonball saxophones. There's only 2 dealers in Massachusetts that carry these, and they're just fabulous instruments. You see them a lot.
Looks like a piece of artwork. It looks like
Right.
something you would just want to look at.
You see guys playing them on TV a lot, especially on the talk shows and things. They're very popular.
And you were appointed one of the just 2 dealers in Massachusetts
Right.
to retail those. Very nice. Now, I know you have an internet site also that I saw. Can people look at these different products and get a good feel for all the different things you carry on that internet site?
Exactly. We have a full e-commerce website,
So they can actually buy the products through the internet site.
and it has full catalogs of all the major publishers: Warner Brothers, Hal Leonard. So even if it's not something in stock, they can still browse it and we can order it.
What's the address of that website?
It's just needhammusic.com.